All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to talk about something that might just completely change how you see yourself. It's this powerful, often invisible force that literally shapes how we feel about our own bodies.
You know that feeling? That sense of just wanting to be smaller, to take up less space? And it's not really about your physical size, is it? It's more of an emotional weight that's kind of hard to put your finger on. Yeah, a lot of us know that feeling.
So let's start with a really big idea here. A huge shift in perspective. It's time to reframe that whole shrinking feeling, because where it comes from, well, it might not be where you think it is at all.
And here it is. This is the core of what we're talking about today. Your body is not the problem. It's not the shape, not the size, not the weight. The real issue is the way society has been taught to look at it.
To really get this, we need a new tool, a new way of seeing things more clearly. Let's call it the societal lens.
So what is this lens? Well, think of it like a pair of glasses that society just hands to everyone at birth. It's not reality. It's just a set of cultural rules, and they're always changing, by the way, about which bodies are good and which ones are bad. It's totally an external thing, not some deep internal truth.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? That feeling of shame, it doesn't come from your body. It's manufactured. It gets attached to your body by this societal lens that we're all kind of forced to look through. And that is why our self-esteem can feel like such a roller coaster. You know, it's not that your body changed from one day to the next. It's the meaning, the value that the societal lens is projecting onto it. When that lens gives you a thumbs up, your confidence shoots up. When it gives you a thumbs down, it plummets.
I know this can all feel a little abstract. So let's look at a super powerful real-world example that shows this lens in action. You'll see exactly what I mean.
Okay, check this out. It's an example from Ghana, but you see this in many African cultures. A big bum is often praised, it's celebrated, it's a source of real confidence, of pride. But in that exact same society, you shift the focus to a big belly and the lens just flips completely. It goes from praise to shame, from celebration to mockery.
And this is the result. This is the real impact. The person with the wrong feature starts carrying this emotional weight that is so much heavier than any physical weight. It leads to low self-esteem, sadness, anxiety. They start to withdraw. Same person, same society, just a different lens pointed at them.
So if the lens is the problem, what do we do about it? How do we fix it? Well, the answer isn't about changing your body to try and fit the lens. It's about changing the lens itself. And that's where Body Liberation comes in.
This is it. This is the key. The first step to being free is just recognizing that you've been looking at yourself through somebody else's eyes this whole time. Real liberation happens the moment you decide to take those glasses off and just see for yourself. So how do you actually do that? It really boils down to 3 steps. First, you just have to recognize the lens for what it is, an outside opinion, not a fact. Step 2, you gotta cut the cord. Detach your self-worth from what society thinks is cool this week. Your value is not up for debate. And finally, step 3, reclaim your power. You get to decide how you see and define your body, period.
Okay, this brings us to the best part, the most empowering part of this whole thing, taking back control of your own narrative.
It really is that simple and that profound. When you change the way you look at your body, the whole story you've been telling yourself about your body changes right along with it.
This is your call to action. It's a choice, a conscious decision to break free from what they see and to finally fully trust your own vision of yourself.
And let's wrap up with this last thought because it's so important. You can stare into a mirror for hours, but you're not going to find real, lasting confidence there. It's built inside your mind the moment you decide whose lens you're going to live by.
So, the question I want to leave you with is this. When you look at yourself, whose eyes are you really using? Society's or your own?